can get them out of the nesting area, they have no hope. But the juveniles instinctively stay in the security of the nesting area. They stand shoulder to shoulder, facing their attacker.
Nanotiranus circles his rivals, looking for an opportunity.
The little Tyrannosaurus leaps forward and snaps his jaws and loses his footing. The Nano grabs the young Tyrannosaurus Rex behind the neck, picks him up and throws him like a rag doll across the forest floor. Now he's only got one juvenile left.
The lone juvenile doesn't stand a chance.
The young T-Rex seems panicked. It wants to turn and run, but instincts tell it to stand its ground. It roars as loud as it can. This is basically a cry for help. It hopes that mom and dad are near enough to hear this. The Nanotyrannus knows that the young T-Rex has just sounded an alarm. He's got to end this battle and he's got to get out of there quick. He leans in and decides to go for a full frontal attack.
Nanotiranus leans in again, waiting to make his lethal lunge. He's using his experience as a veteran fighter to his best advantage. The T-Rex, a rookie warrior, tries to match his every move.
As he moves in for the kill, Nanotyranus feels a horrible pain in his left leg. He looks down, and there is the second juvenile T-Rex. He's recovered from his sling across the forest floor, and he's attacking. He's bitten the Nanotyrannus on the leg, and if that wound becomes infected, it could end his life.
This time, Nanotiranus will make sure that the T-Rex dies. Flexing all the power of his jaws, he clamps down with nearly half a ton of pressure and crushes its spinal cord.
He throws it to the ground, and using his foot claw, he stomps the baby. Now it knows that juvenile Tyrannosaurus Rex is dead.
But there's no time to eat. One T-Rex down, Nanotiranus moves in for the final kill.
As he leans down to take a bite, he feels the ground begin to vibrate. This telltale sign says there's something big and it's nearby.
That something big is the adult female T-Rex returning from her hunt. When she sees what's happened in her absence, all hell will break loose. A pair of adult Tyrannosaurus Rexes have gone on a hunt, leaving their two juveniles unattended. In their absence, a predatory Nanotyrannus has terrorized their offspring, killing one and threatening the other. But now, the ground begins to vibrate. The sound can be heard for miles. It's the adult female T-Rex coming back from her hunt.
She hears the very distinctive sound of her young pleading for help. It kicks in an emotion that's only found in female Tyrannosauruses. Mess with my baby, you're messing with hell.
Driven by her maternal instincts, the female is the first to arrive on the scene.
The female Tyrannosaurus knows instinctively this is a killer of juvenile Tyrannosaurus Rexes. She's got to leap into action. She doesn't have to worry about sizing up this opponent. She's 3 times bigger. She just needs to kill him.
The female T-Rex intends to distract Nanotyrannus from the lone surviving juvenile. Nano sees her giant jaws and sidesteps with his long legs.
But the female has accomplished the most important thing. Get herself between her remaining juvenile and the killer of baby T-Rexes. Now the Nanotyrannus has 2 options. Try to finish off the remaining juvenile Tyrannosaurus Rex, or turn around and run. it decides to pit its speed and agility against the strength of a mad Tyrannosaurus Rex. He tries to flank her. If he can move around quickly enough, she cannot respond. He can go in and with his elongated snout, grab the juvenile, shake it in its mouth, and kill it and flee.
But nanotiranus underestimates his opponent. Fueled by raging levels of adrenaline, she spins and turns, avoiding his flanking move.
The last thing he sees are the open jaws of the female Tyrannosaurus Rex. She grabs the nanotyranus in her mouth, and using the bite force of 1,000 pounds per square inch, she crushes the back, crushes the ribs, and ends the life of this attacker.
But killing the nano isn't enough for the mother T-Rex.
She wants to use him as a message to any other nanotyranus that comes into this area. Using her massive foot claws, she rips apart the body of the nanotyranus.
Having killed the attacker, she turns her attention to her lone surviving offspring,